Hello dear little Goenkans, hope you all are safe and healthy. This is our library class and today I am here with another story for listening program. Today's story is Vladimir and the Fox. So let us begin. Dear Goenkans, have you ever marveled why our parents sometimes deter us from doing something? Well, before we start today's tale, I would like to advise you all that we should always listen to our parents. Now, let us come to the story. Vladimir lived with his mother and father in a hut near a big forest in Czechoslovakia. One day, his mother and father went to the village market to buy some things. Before leaving, they told him, "Don't open the door for anybody. There is a wicked fox around here. She'll take you away." Vladimir promised not to open the door, but after some time, the fox appeared at the window. "Open the door, Vladimir," begged the fox in a sweet voice. "Come and play with me. I'll give you a ride on my tail." Vladimir wanted to play with the fox, so he opened the door and sat on the fox's tail. She took him straight to her den so that her cubs could play with him. In the meantime, Vladimir's parents came back home. They found the door of the hut wide open. They understood what had happened. First, they sat down and cried because they did not know what to do. Then, Vladimir's mother had an idea. She told her husband about it. Vladimir's father picked up a drum and 2 bags, and both of them went to the fox's den. There, Vladimir's father began to play the drum loudly, and his mother began to sing as loud as she could. When the fox heard what was going on, she told one of her 3 cubs, "Go and see what's happening outside." The cub came out of the den, and at once Vladimir's father caught it by the tail. He put the cub in a bag. When the cub did not return for a long time, the fox sent another cub. Vladimir's father put the second cub into the bag too. After a while, the fox sent the third cub. Vladimir's father caught this cub too and put it in a bag. The fox waited and finally went out herself to see what had happened to her cubs. At once, Vladimir's father caught her and put her in a large bag and began to hit her hard. The fox cried out in pain. "Take the boy back with you," she shouted. When Vladimir was back in their hut, his mother shouted at him. "Sorry, mother," said Vladimir. "I'll never open the door again." So, dear little Goenkans, this was the story of Vladimir and the fox. Vladimir didn't listen to his parents, so he landed into a trouble. Moral of the story is, parents know the best to keep us prudent from damage. Dear little Goenkans, I hope you all have understood the story well. Now, let us come to the comprehension part. Choose A, B or C. Question number 1. Vladimir's father and mother told him A. Not to open the door for anyone, B. To open the door when the fox came, or C. To sit on the fox's tail. Question number 2. The fox took Vladimir to her den so that A. She could play with him, B. Her cubs could play with him, or C. She could kill him and eat him. Question number 3. When Vladimir's parents came back home, they found A. The fox in the hut. B. Vladimir in the hut. Or C. No one in the hut. Question number 4. When they reached the fox's den, Vladimir's parents A. Waited quietly. B. Began singing and playing the drum. Or C. Started crying. Question number 5. Vladimir's parents caught the mother fox at last, put her in a large bag, and A. Carried her away, B. Hit her hard, or C. Took her to their hut. Now learn words. Read the sentences below. In each sentence there is a blank. Fill in the blank with a word that makes sense in the sentence. Choose the word from the story. Question number 6. Wild animals live in the dash. Question number 7. The moon dash from behind the clouds. Question number 8. If you hit me, I'll go dash to the teacher and tell her what you did. Question number 9. We heard a big noise in the street and ran out to find out what had dash. Question number 10. I dash at the bus stop for an hour, but no bus came by. Dear little Goenkans, you are supposed to do all these questions yourselves, and if you find any difficulty in answering these questions, you can go through the video once again. That was all for today. Thank you. Goodbye.